sì, volevo vedere un'altra volta uno in un milione Momento. Questo qui mi era piaciuto l'altra volta, lo volevo rivedere.
Their unbelievable stories, it often sounds too good to be true. But for these moments, I've got the videos to prove it. When you're having a bad day out on the water, sometimes
Bellissimo, prendilo!
the fish just want to taunt you.
Dai, che bello! Ma io l'avrei acchiappata al volo, tipo ci facciamo un valzer, ci ballavi insieme. Io lo prendevo, sai con questo che quanto ci mangi?
These are either twins that are perfectly in sync, or there's a glitch in the Matrix.
No ragazzi, che cazzo si era sdoppiato? Che succede?
This is the moment Peter Parker realized he had superpowers.
Incredibile!
This is the moment Peter Parker realized he had superpowers.
Madonna mia, bravissimo!
When guys on this boat yelled duck, they didn't mean the small aquatic bird. I always hate the ice level on video games. You can never move in the direction you want without running like a cartoon
Bellissimo, voglio starci io su una lastra di
character. When you try to throw an egg at your friend, but he's a pro egg catcher. Dude's got adhesive elbows.
Vabbè, ma se tu che c'hai una mira di merda. Cioè, scusami. Se...
This woman must have some sort of Jedi powers or a portable force field activated. 1 second you're minding your own business, the next you cross paths with a bunch of deer training for the hurdles.
Ma investili che ci facciamo le pappardelle.
It's not the most glamorous mode of transportation. Cross paths with a
Cos'è sta roba contro le leggi della fisica?
bunch of deer training for the hurdles. It's not the most glamorous mode of
Dio mio!
transportation, but it's better than nothing. Workers at this factory now need to wear helmets, and for good reason.
Matte, grazie.
With their team down by 3 points and only seconds left on the clock, this kid throws a Hail Mary.
Madonna mia!
When you gotta return the
Mayra.
snowmobile before 4 p.m. or you pay late fees.
Era l'ultimo minuto di consegna per la moto d'acqua.
You've
Per
arrived
la
at
moto
your
di
destination.
This guy promised his little brother that he could keep whatever money he could catch. He should rethink that deal. These new self-parking motorbikes are awesome. Not only can he score a goal from the corner, he does it all without even looking. If you're gonna fall, at least do it with style.
Sì, va bene!
When your squad is full of noobs, but luckily you're here,
Di rimbalzo!
at least do it with
scusami.
style. When your
Ma
squad
di
is
rimbalzo?
full of noobs, but luckily you're here to carry them. The next time you have a 1-7-10 split in bowling, invite this 6-year-old to guarantee you the spare.
Madonna mia!
At first you might think that these two people are going to narrowly miss a speeding car. Well, you'd be wrong.
Dove siamo che crollano i palazzi alla cazzo di cane?
I never knew roadside repairs could be so dangerous.
Come on!
This guy was having the time of his life until a fishy friend tried to hitch a ride. This lady
Ma perché? Ma perché? Non si dice il paladino. Ma perché era nel panico per un pesce? Ma cosa cazzo vuol dire? Ma perché era nel panico per
time
un
of his
pesce?
life until a fishy friend tried to hitch a ride.
Ma nel panico più totale per un pesce. Ma perché? Scusami, ma che significa? Non ho capito. Cioè, trotta da tanto.
This lady was about 2 inches away from being the latest Darwin Award nominee.
Zia porco due, che
He was about 2 inches away from being the latest Darwin Award
tra poco ti ciondava la capoccia.
nominee. Sometimes the planets align and save the day, like when this truck driver swerved to avoid a collision and somehow didn't end up on its side. In this cycling race, one official risked it all just to be a human road marker.
Non ti stai cagando in mano a stare lì immobile con tutti questi punti stradali che ti passano?
This beanie prank turned into the most unbelievable throw in rugby history.
Questo l'avevo
Nice
visto.
shot!
Anche questo.
You don't have to watch the pro leagues to see raw talent. When you're practicing your football kicks but accidentally find out you're good at basketball.
Oh my god!
Something tells me that if William Tell had first practiced with tennis
Ma tu sei pazzo.
balls, his skills wouldn't have been that impressive.
That is over 200 km an hour.
Normally a
Siamo sicuri che si guidino così? Siamo convinti?
spin like this is the end of your
Ma
race.
siamo sicuri si guidino così? Io non mi ricordavo si guidassero così.
But this guy just kept going. This is either the luckiest driver ever, or he just likes messing with oncoming traffic. When you invite friends over to play games, but you're really only good at single player.
Dio, ma che cazzo... No, scusa.
When you invite friends over to play games, but you're really only good at single player.
Oh, non dura molto la partita con sto tizio.
Can't do it, fine. I'll give you $20.
Andre, buonasera. Sto iniziando a rimpiangere il fatto che sto chiudendo la partita IVA e andrò a lavorare come dipendente da qualche parte.
Ah, non hai detto che volevi...
Devo fare il curriculum e ho cercato siti a random. Ho preso il primo che capita. 2 euro da pagare, ma neanche morto. Europass vuole la mia carta d'identità e non ho voglia di scendere a prendere i documenti nel mio portafoglio. Canva fa cagare. E ti prego fucilami che ne avrei da continuare ancora.
Manuel, ti ucciderò, però mi dispiace perché era tanto tempo che eri in chat, ti farò fuori, va bene? Vabbè, ma se devi farlo, fallo.
This skater's good luck is about to save him from an embarrassing head injury. Here's your daily reminder that jaywalking can have serious consequences.
Ma perché devi intercettare un elicottero? Cioè...
At normal speed, this video just looks like a low-altitude ski jump with a few somersaults thrown in for good measure. But slow it down, and there's more than meets the eye. Maybe it's a lack of funding, maybe they've never heard of ladders. But whatever the reason, the Vietnamese SWAT team have an unorthodox but highly effective way of scaling
Ragazzi, vi giuro, non avevo mai pensato a salire un
buildings fast.
Oh, senti, se funziona, funziona!
When your whole job is cutting down trees, but you accidentally start planting them as well. In the high-stakes world of trick shot golf, the most important skill is ball control. When you miss your shot, but everything works out fine in the end. Someone taught this pigeon how to play dead until it sees its moment to escape.
Oh, no, dai, bellissimo!
Someone taught this pigeon how to play dead until it sees its moment to escape.
Bellissimo il pigione che ha fregato il gatto!
I'm pretty sure I've seen this one. It's called Fast and the Furious Slavic Drift.
Questo è come Bartolini in Romania consegna i pacchi.
Something here doesn't look right. It's almost as if this skateboarder doesn't adhere to the laws of physics. They say that people can be made to do anything with a gun pointed at them. Everything except opening the door for a mugger, that is.
Non è mai stata al 100% mia. Nel senso è intestata ai miei genitori, ma è come se fosse stata mia. Perché tutte le tasse e burocrazie le facevo principalmente io.
Allora era un finto partita evadevi le tasse, bastardo. Grazie per il Valentino. Ma scusa, spara?
Do anything with a gun pointed at them.
Era
Everything
pistola
except
finta.
opening the door for a mugger, that is.
Ma dai, una pistola finta, scusami, cioè...
This airport comes with a free haircut for anyone that gets too close.
Ha inventato un nuovo trick con lo slow.
If you're going to try strutting with pizzazz, make sure you have a contingency plan for the... If you're going to try strutting with pizzazz, make sure you have a contingency plan for the trip.
I saved a life. My own.
One bullseye with an axe is difficult enough. This guy
Attenzione.
manages two at the same time. In this Italian football match, one unlikely striker scored the fastest goal in league history.
Quanti secondi l'ha fatto?
Before
Guinness?
recently, Kid Rock would have skated miles for just a sip of Bud Light. It's every skateboarder's dream to have a crowd this big watching when you pull off a miracle.
Ma scusa, ma non dovevi farlo con lo skate?
Everyone knows that with a few YouTube tutorials, you can manage just about any DIY project around the house. It's just always better for you to have another set of hands to make sure this doesn't happen.
Io non mi metterei a fare comunque le cose casalinghe se non sei buono, cioè...
It might not be the world's most exciting sport, but there's no denying the skill required to pull off this kind of shot.
Cioè, ragazzi, beh, scusa, ma che cazzo è bocce? Non ho capito. Sono i mondiali di bocce?
In an indoor baseball arena, you'd think that it would be impossible to hit it out of the park.
Bye, have a great time.
This guy looks like he's headed
Dio, che sleppa tirato!
to the fail awards before somehow sticking the perfect landing. It's every baseball fan's dream to catch a fly ball during play. These two guys had no idea the ball was even coming. This is
merda, zio, se ti prendevi in testa ti sfondava la faccia, ma malissimo. Never, grazie per i 3.
This is the face you pull when the trick you've been practicing all week finally lands perfectly. You know you've spent too long avoiding the gym when you try and smash a wine bottle and fail.
Questo l'ho visto, non ho un cazzo da dire, semplicemente superbo.
Who knew axes rebound at the same chaotic speed you threw them at?
Ma cosa cazzo?
Who knew axes rebound at the same chaotic speed you threw them at?
Ma che cazzo?
Most golfers aim for a hole in the ground. This guy
Che mira.
just leveled up. You're about to witness the most talented thing Andy Dick has ever done.
Ma che botta,
Thing
ma
Andy
scusa!
Dick has ever done.
Ma vaffanculo te la farina.
Being crushed by a lowering bridge is an exciting new way to capsize. Luckily, these cops saw it coming.
Mica che decelerazione e che retro incredibilmente veloce. Vale, è un altro tavolo, ma vale.
You either clean the snow off the roof yourself, or you live long enough to almost be hit by it. When you're on breakfast duty and everyone's watching.
Madonna. No, questo lo devo imparare a fare anch'io per forza. Quello.
This referee didn't have a coin for the coin toss, so he used a note instead.
La banconota. Cioè, non hai la moneta, usi la banconota.
When buying
Ma come fai, scusa, a fare sto croce con la banconota?
ice cream out on the boardwalk, they don't tell you about the wildlife that's just as hungry as you are. Murphy's Law states that if you keep your phone in your pocket on an upside-down ride, it won't stay there. And although this might look like a lucky drop,
Guarda che sta roba non la farei mai perché penso che vomiterei anche l'intestino.
he hasn't checked the screen yet. This demolition was engineered to perfection. It also makes the cleanup much easier.
Meraviglioso.
All those years at Sensei Yamamoto's dojo made this guy a Jenga master.
Ma come hai fatto?
All those years at Sensei Yamamoto's dojo
Ma come cazzo?
made this guy a Jenga master.
Ma c'hai avuto un buco di culo fuori dal mondo a non farlo crollare.
Cyclists have way more than just aggressive drivers to worry about when out on the road. While these guys might not be in the pro league, they definitely have the skills to make it. When you live at the bottom of a winding road, out-of-control cars often come and pay you a visit. Nothing says like a boss, quite like a no-look catch from the pitcher. No bottle opener? No problem. All you need is a buddy and a bike. When three gentlemen meet at the same time, it's fist bumps all around.
Buonasera paperelle e Paper One e...
Quanto
Come stiamo
amore,
andiamo?
quanto
È da un po' che non
amore,
entro in live, ma dovete
vengono.
capire che mi sono fatto 2 settimane di ferie dove ho ronfato come se fosse il mio ultimo giorno sulla terra prima di riprendere ad avere a che fare con gente a cui vorrei dare volentieri fuoco.
Ma hai fatto bene, le
A
vacanze a
proposito,
questo
domanda
servono,
per il nostro
quindi
Paperone.
hai fatto benissimo.
Sarai a novembre al Lucca Comics?
Non credo.
Io sarò lì
Non
il
credo.
sabato con dei miei amici e mi piacerebbe finalmente incontrarti e conoscerti.
Non credo patatino perché Lucca Comics, nonostante sia una fiera molto interessante, piena di cose molto carine, è un po' l'inferno in terra, nel senso che è così. Cioè, è stipato ad un livello impensabile e cioè, c'è da morire male. Quindi ci vado una volta ogni 4-5 anni perché secondo me dopo diventa veramente un dito nel culo. Comunque direi di no, però sarò sicuramente alla Games Week, quello sicuro. Elen, grazie per i 14 balladino. Sono maschio o femmina? Sei femmina.
In front of a packed college stadium, this kid pulls off an impossible
Yasin vuole vedermi.
full court putt. As this guy walks away from his car, he does the obligatory check for his wallet, keys, and phone. There's just one other thing he's
Frena
forgotten.
mano?
To some, this might look like a crazy driver in an out-of-control car. All I see is an expert parallel parker.
Oddio, che parcheggio incredibile!
On a list of the most annoying people, slow walkers are only beaten by people that stop dead in their tracks. At least he had the option to keep his hat the second time round. Nope. There's table tennis, and then there's
Cosa cazzo?
Nope. There's table tennis, and then
No, vi giuro. Ah,